I'm Lanz, and I'm here to talk to you about Call of Cthulhu PH. So... Alright, so Call of Cthulhu is my favorite RPG. It is the least RPG that I've played, but it's my favorite. And I am here to tell you why. So... Oh shit. Holy shit. Okay, first of all, when you get into Call of Cthulhu, you want to talk about where it all started. And it all started from H.P. Lovecraft, okay? H.P. Lovecraft is an American horror writer in the 1920s. He's very popular, even though you might not know him. But we'll get to that in a while. H.P. Lovecraft wrote about the Cthulhu mythos, although he did not technically coin the word Cthulhu mythos. What H.P. Lovecraft did was something that a lot of writers, actually, I don't know any other writer who was able to do what Lovecraft did. What he did was that he did not email. There was no email then. He wrote a letter. He wrote a letter to his contemporaries telling them, hey, you know what? Here's my books. You can take from them as much as you want. Normally, this is counterproductive to copyright, right? You don't want to share what you did. But that's exactly what he did. And in so doing, several other writers, more writers, took his characters, took his gods and goddesses in his stories, and made them their own. And thus they created a pantheon that people could refer to. They created a shared experience. And that is who H.P. Lovecraft is, and where we will start our story. So Lovecraft in pop culture. Before I actually even heard or knew about H.P. Lovecraft, he already touched my life. No, I'm sure one way or another, H.P. Lovecraft has influenced something that you like. In one of the episodes of The Simpsons, there's Pazuzu. That is actually Nyarlathotep from H.P. Lovecraft. Kat Von D has a lipstick called Lovecraft. Of course, board games are there. This is from Hearthstone. Is that how you pronounce it? Hearthstone. Alright, so this is actually... Sorry, I have violent reactions here. So anyway, that's actually from Hearthstone. Wow. And and this is from True Detectives. If you actually watch True Detectives after you've read the anthology of August Derleth, a contemporary of Lovecraft, you will see Call of Cthulhu, the mythos all over this series. It's not even subtle, it's blatantly out there. So, Call of Cthulhu, in one way or another, has touched all our lives before we even know about it. And that's how big it is. Going to what is Call of Cthulhu, the RPG, it's basically a role-playing game wherein you get to be one of the characters in Lovecraft stories. You get to be an investigator up against things bigger than you, stronger than you, and you don't have the magic to combat them. In D&D, there's scaling. If the monster you're fighting is huge, there's a good chance that you're high level enough for it. In Call of Cthulhu, the DM does not give a shit. We do not give a fuck. If you open that door where we put Cthulhu in, I don't care, you die. And that is the best thing about Call of Cthulhu that I like. It does not care, and surviving it is always a reward in its own right. There are so many variations of Call of Cthulhu, I'm not even done studying them. There's Invictus Cthulhu in Rome, AD. There's Gaslight, 1800s Cthulhu. There is 1920s Call of Cthulhu. There's 1930s Call of Cthulhu. There's 1950s Call of Cthulhu. There is modern, which can range from the 90s to the 2000s. There's Delta Green, which also is sort of modern, but things are different. And for people who love cats, there's Cthulhu. Actually, Call of Cthulhu is very popular in Japan, and I suspect it's because there are 3 elements that's popular in Call of Cthulhu. Tentacles, cats, and basically horror. So, yeah, it's very popular in Japan, even more popular than D&D. So why play Call of Cthulhu? First of all, play Call of Cthulhu if you're looking for a period piece of an RPG. D&D, as we mostly know it, is medieval. It's anywhere medieval. It's anytime medieval. Call of Cthulhu, as I showed you, goes through eras. It's a magnificent period piece RPG. Horror themes. Who doesn't love horror movies? A lot of people, I know. But some people do love horror themes. If you're into the horror theme, you should play Call of Cthulhu. Of course, the literature buffs. Who does not want to be part of Tolkien's world? That's where D&D started. Who does not want part to be Harry Potter's world? Who does not want to be part of the Mockingbird's world? I don't, but... Well, Lovecraft's world is also fucked up, but I still gladly go to it. And lastly, Call of Cthulhu is what you play when you have a thirst for knowledge, when you want to know the truth no matter what the obstacles are. That's my talk, and I'm Lanz Frago. You can find us... You can find us at www.facebook.com/group/Call of Cthulhu PH, and you can find me on Twitter at GlitterSnicket. I love wine. Ang dami kong props. Oh shit, I didn't show my props. I'm sad.
You still have time.
I do have time.
Props.
Yeah. Take your time.
So, I have the Call of Cthulhu 7th edition, which deals in 1920s. And I have, of course, the Call of Cthulhu Bible, the Necronomicon. So I don't know.
Our Lord and Savior.
Can you read the passage so that you can bless us with your...
Yes. Please don't accidentally summon us. No, please accidentally summon us.
Or both. Don't and do. Imagine you still have one.
Actually, I will read you my favorite passage. It might not be as funny or exciting, but these words are striking to me, especially when it's the first thing you read out of a book. It is true that I have sent 6 bullets through the head of my best friend, and yet I hope to show by this statement that I am not his murderer. So, if you want to know more about it, you can purchase this book. I'm not selling.